Summer's over, fall's here, finished up the third quarter. Let's take a look at what's going on with the College-Glen. Everybody, Reynolds here for College-Glen real estate expert. I've been living in College-Glen and helping buyers and sellers in the neighborhood for, 14, 15 years now. Love living in the area, great spot in the eastern part of Sacramento. And I do a monthly update, I do a yearly update. This is my quarterly update. We just finished the third quarter of 2024. So we're gonna talk about kind of statistically what happened then and what's going on in the market now. So let's take a look, all right? Okay, third quarter for 2024 in College-Glen. You can see we had a better quarter as far as number of homes sold compared to the second quarter. So we closed 20 homes in the third quarter. That was up from only 13 in the second quarter, so quite a low number for that second quarter. Decent number for quarter three. As you've been following my videos, you know we've had just not a whole lot of sales volume going on for a number of years now, 2 years now. So a lot less closings, only 24, or there was 24 a year ago and only 20 this year, and so down a bit. But our average sales price was less than it was definitely the previous quarter as well as last year. Now that doesn't mean home values have just dropped $40,000, $30,000 type thing. What it means is that of those 20 that sold, there were some that were lower priced, and we did have quite a few in that third quarter that was kind of on the trashier side. They needed work, they were fixers as is, just kind of more randomness. We had some smaller ones that needed some help that brought that average price down, but out of the 20, that's what it ended up. But the bulk of our market is kind of right between 500 and 600, so you're going to see a lot in that low 500 range anyways. Average days on the market, because the market is definitely slower right now, that is also increasing. 23 days on the market was a lot slower than it was in the second quarter, as well as a year ago. We had a little bit of a faster paced market as well too. So statistically, homes are sitting on the market a little bit longer. There's not as many closing escrow right now, and that's showing up in the numbers. We've been seeing this going on for a couple of years now, but as you can see there, the biggest thing really is the interest rates have been causing the activity to be decreased lately in the last couple of years. When rates went from 3% to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, buyers backed off, as well as sellers. People that would have been listing their house went, whoa, I like my 3% mortgage. It's snuggy and cozy here. I want to stay here. I want to sell this house, but I don't want to move from my 3% to a 7.5% mortgage, so I'm just going to stay here. So we've seen a lot less sellers on the market as well as a lot less buyers on the market the last couple of years. Now, as rates have slowly started to come down, we're starting to see that lock-in effect slowly start to thaw out a bit. We were headed definitely in the right direction. Rates were getting down to 6%, and then just recently here, they've actually shot back up. We're around 6.6 right now as I'm recording this. So that is still causing us to have not a whole lot of houses for sale, as well as not a whole lot of buyer activity as well. But as you can see from the numbers, stuff is still moving, stuff still is selling. It's just been kind of stagnant as far as pricing. It's just kind of stayed pretty flat across the board. We're not seeing a huge drop in pricing, not seeing a massive increase in pricing as well too. It's really interest rate driven. So moving forward, keep an eye on the interest rates. If rates start to come down into the high 5s, we'll probably start to see more homes go on the market, more sellers, more buyers coming on, more activity. Might start to see pricing maybe even start to increase a little bit as well too. As we start having more activity, that's going to increase volume for everything across the board. So anyways, if you want to connect with me, you need to maybe either sell in the neighborhood or you're looking to buy to get in College-Glen, you can check out my website, collegeglenrealestate.com. I hope you're having a great fall and start to winter and clear skies.